Well, hello there. My name is HW, and thank you so much for watching Tone Junkie TV. Today's tip and trick is really for the Sunday morning guys or gals, dudes or dudettes, or for the ambient players, because it has to do with really heavy reverb and how I've been trying to achieve something that I haven't figured out until just right now. Here's been my pet peeve about the Kemper and setting up performances. I'm not able to morph every single parameter I'd like to. Now, you may be thinking, HW, yes you can. Well, okay, here's what I mean. In the Quad Chromatic Delay algorithm, I can't morph the pitch of each delay. Now, quad chromatic, there are 4 delays in the Quad Chromatic Delay. You have independent control over their volume, over their mix, their feedback, and you even have independent control over their pitch. That's why it's called quad chromatic, 4 delays with a chromatic adjustment. Now, what I like doing is using this delay into a reverb to create a shimmer verb sound. Now, to do that, I'm taking each of the pitches and setting them to 0, 12, 24, and 36. I think it's a preset in the Kemper already. I didn't invent that. It's in there, and I've just made some adjustments to it, but that's what I've been using for a shimmer verb. It sounds like this. Okay, excellent, that's been great. But what I've really been wanting to do is to have a verb that both sounds like that with and without the shimmery quality, with and without those high pitches. So I want one to sound like this. And I want the other one to sound like this. Okay, no problem. Kemper can do that. HW, what's the problem? The problem is, because I can't morph the pitch parameters in this delay algorithm, I can't get this on one single slot, which means of the 5 rig slots that I have, which to me are plenty, I don't want to take up 4 and 5 to be my huge verbs. That only leaves me 1, 2, and 3. And although I usually only use about 3, you know, for my main sounds, I might have kind of a main sound that's more wet, a little less wet, and then a clean. I mean, that's kind of how I'm doing it a bit. Then you add the morphing in there and you have 6 options. But I don't want to take up that many rigs. So how am I going to figure this out? Well, I did figure it out, and here is what I found. Okay, so how am I going to fix this problem? Well, let's come over here. Here's my Kemper, and here's my go-to performance. Now, I'm in slot 5 here, this reverb slot that I want to use, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 delays running into a reverb. Wow, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Okay, well, here's what I can do. Slot C, let's pull up this chromatic reverb and see how I've got it set. I've got this one set to pitch. No octave, 1 octave, 2 octave, 3 octave. Now what that means is I can go ahead and play a note and it will delay and sound back as my initial note. Another delay will hit as 1 octave up, and another delay will hit as the 2nd octave and then a 3rd octave. Okay, great. That's C, that's block C. In D, I've done the same thing, but with no pitch. HW, you're just doubling it up. You're just running one with octaves, one without. And what are you just turning off the one with the octaves? No, actually I'm morphing both of the mix controls. See, mix 0. Come over to slot C, mix 80. Now, when I come all the way over here and hit my number 5, that 80 has gone to 0. What I'm doing is I'm morphing between two reverbs set up identically. One has the pitch in it. The other one doesn't. One has pitch shifting, one doesn't have pitch shifting. So when I morph, one delay mix goes to 0 and one goes up to 100, and vice versa. So here's what I'm able to do now without taking up 2 spots. I'm able to get my big reverb sound and then add the shimmer on top of it. Maybe this hasn't been a problem for other people. Maybe you figured it out, but this has been great for me. Check this out.